guys, and welcome to today's video. I got this look using some new products from Sephora and Mecca. So if you'd like to see how I got this look, then please keep watching. And for foundation, I've got the latest Mario Surrealskin Natural Finish Foundation. I think it's such a lovely everyday foundation. It just has such a beautiful, natural, everyday satin finish. And it's a medium coverage as well, so you can build it up if you want it to be a little bit more heavier. So I've got the shade 2N in this one. This is what the shade 2N looks like. And the consistency of this foundation is quite a runny one, but it just looks so beautiful on the skin. I absolutely love this foundation. Sometimes I have a really hard time when I'm ordering my foundations online, but I found Mario's colors and undertones were quite easy to navigate. It just leaves the skin with such a beautiful, hydrated, plump look to it. I feel like it makes my skin look more youthful. So this is just the one pump that I'm using, and I'll do half of my face so you can actually see the difference. It looks skin-like, but it looks like I'm having a wonderful skin day. It looks like I've drank lots of water, got plenty of sleep. I'm actually getting a little bit of peeling today with the foundation, which I haven't had this before. I've just started a new face cream, so I'm wondering if it's not reacting very well with the Mario because I do have a little bit of peeling down here. Well, that'll be a note to self not to use this face cream when I use my Mario. That's the difference there. So I've got it on this side of my skin. As you can see, it just creates a really natural glow and hydrated look to the skin. See, that's the coverage that you get with this foundation because I have a pigmentation spot there, and that is always a good indication of what the coverage is going to be. So you can still see it a little bit. This is just a medium coverage that I'm going for today. I'm just going in with my Rare Beauty contour stick in the shade Bright Side. This one's almost finished, so my goal is to just finish it. And it's really hard to use because there's barely anything left, so I can't be too precise with it. It's not the best contour, but it's okay. We'll be blending it in. You know how you've just got a product and it's almost finished and you just want to use it up. You just want to use it up to have a little bit of closure. I've absolutely loved the Rare Beauty, but I do have some other contour sticks that I want to keep using. It's satisfying when you finish a product. I find it very, very satisfying. I know I got my money's worth from it. And I'm just going in with my Natasha Denona High Glam Concealer, and this one's in the shade N2. Once again, I'm trying to finish this one off as well. I will eventually be buying some new concealers as more come out, so I want to try and finish the ones that I have. You can see how brightening this concealer is every time I use it. I don't know. I think I put way too much of this concealer on. It's easy. It is easy enough to do that. You can easily be heavy-handed with this concealer because it's giving me like a ghost-like quality. This concealer takes a while to dry down as well, so I'm going to have to wait a little bit before I go in with a loose powder. And I just got my Kosas bronzer in the shade Beachy. This one's not a new product. I've had this one for a while. But my goal is to use up those products that I have in my drawer. When I bought my Mario palette, I got sent these little samples here. I don't know if you guys ever use them when you get them, but I want to use them today. These ones here are the Rare Beauty Soft Pinch, and I wanted to give it a go today. Like, you only get a tiny, tiny little bit in there. I'll show you what they look like. I'm sure you've all got them before. I have bought a Rare Beauty blush before, but the shade was way too dark, the one that I got, so I can't use it. So the colors I have in this sample are Joy and Bliss. So I think I might try a little bit of both just to see what the colors look like. And I already know that I love this formulation, so I'll see what these colors look like. They were kind enough to give me the samples when I bought my Mario palette. This one here's the shade Bliss. And they've got some beautiful holiday packs at Sephora at the moment for Rare Beauty. There's a pack that has the blush in there as well. So it has the liquid blush, and then it also has the bouncy powder blush in there as well. I'm pretty sure it's called the bouncy blush. Anyway, it's got that in there, and I love the formula of both of those blushes. So I'm eyeing off that pack. So I actually might put it on my Christmas list. My husband's always wondering what to get me, so I think that is going to go on the Christmas list. That's absolutely gorgeous. No patchiness. The color is just easy to work with. That's what the shade Joy looks like. It's actually quite vibrant. It actually livens the skin up a lot. It is such a beautiful, bright shade. I find that these really wake the skin up. So that's a combo of Joy and Bliss. They're just sort of cloud-like on the skin. They're not overly glowy. They're just beautiful. Now I have my ILIA Soft Focus Blurring Blush. I am such a blush person. I love blushes. I could collect blushes. I have so many RMS blushes. I've got Rare Beauty blushes. I've got my ILIA blush. And I'm actually going to go buy some more Rare Beauty blushes as well to add to the collection. So the shade I have here is Flutter. So this one is a very, very subtle. This is a really subtle shade. It goes with most eyeshadow looks that you'd want to do. Just put a little bit of that on top just to seal in the Rare Beauty. I probably have gone a little bit heavy-handed with the blush today, but that's okay. I think the blush is making my under eyes look a lot more brighter than usual. I still have to powder my under eyes, so hopefully that will take the glow off from my under eyes once I powder them, because they are standing out quite a bit against that blush. My under eyes are things that I don't want to stand out at all. I think if it's too glowy, it can be a little bit unflattering as well. I've just gone in with my Givenchy Prison Lead powder, so that has helped quite a lot. I'm just going in with my Hourglass Ambient Lighting powder, and this is in the shade Dim Light, and I'm just going to dab around the areas where I may have gone a little bit overboard with that blush. I'm so excited. I've actually finally got my hands on one of the holiday palettes by Hourglass. I'm so excited when it comes. I missed out last year on the holiday palettes. I've missed out every single year. They literally sell out within a day here in Australia, but shockingly enough, they were still available the day after they launched, which is a rare occasion here in Australia. So I've got one coming in the mail. I am so excited about it coming. The palette I've got coming is the Swan palette, and it actually has this powder in it. So it's perfect timing because I am starting to run out of this powder. And there will be a video coming out when I get my palette. I can guarantee it. I got given another little sample when I purchased my Mario palette. This one is a liquid illuminizer and the shade is Exhilarate. So I'm going to swatch this one. I've actually never used the liquid illuminizers before by Rare Beauty. I'll just swatch a little bit here. Oh, that's actually very vibrant. I'll just blend it in a little bit. Oh, that looks pretty. It's not too blinding. It actually would be quite flattering on the skin. Dab it in with my fingers and we'll see what kind of effect that we get. Absolutely stunning. A little bit here and the bridge down my nose. I'm probably going a little bit overboard, but we'll see how it goes. Oh, I think I put too much. I think my nose is a little bit too glowy. I'm trying to wipe a little bit off, but I just wanted to see how it would go. I don't know. I think it looks really pretty on the cheeks. For some reason, I honestly thought that it was going to be very vibrant, but I was mistaken. It's actually very wearable. I'm going to do another look with my Mario palette. So if you haven't seen it, this is the Makeup by Mario palette. It is absolutely stunning. I've actually got another video where I've reviewed this palette and I love it. I actually really love it. I find it really elegant and sophisticated, and I love the greens in there as well. So I'm just going in with this soft caramel matte shade here. I'll just go in the crease. The mattes in this palette blend beautifully. Like that's just blended itself. I only blended a tiny little bit and it's just perfect. This tone is so flattering. It's like the perfect transition shade. And I'm just going in with my flat shadower brush and I'm just going into this deeper green shade. It almost comes out like a browny green shade. It doesn't come out as green as it looks in the pan. I just tried swatching it there. It is quite hard to swatch. It is a very gentle light. It has almost like a brown undertone to it. It's not a green, because this color here has just a really gentle shimmer. There's no heavy shimmers in this palette. They're very subtle shimmers. I'm just going in with my eye intensifier brush and I'm just going into this warmer matte shade. I'm just going to build up the outer edge with this shade. This shade's adding a lot more warmth to the look. And just grabbing a little bit more for the other eye. I'm going to pre-blend it on my hand because it actually comes out quite pigmented. And I'm just going into this light creamy matte shade and you'll actually find it has little glitter particles in it. You don't actually see the glitter particles when you are putting it on your eye. They're very subtle. I'm just going to use that color to clean up around the edging. And I'm just going in with my smudge shadower brush and I'm going into that first shade that I put into my crease and I'm going to bring it underneath my lash line. And now for the exciting part. This is my favorite color in the palette and it is of course this shimmery green. I'm going to swatch it for you so you can enjoy it. So this is what it looks like. I'll find a space on my hand. Look how pretty that is. This one does have quite a bit of shimmer in it compared to the other colors in the palette. there is this bronzy shade next to it, and this one also has a similar amount of shimmer in there as well. So you can get a really gorgeous look using all these colors. The palette is actually quite versatile. So I'm going to go with this green. I hope it's picking up on camera, but it's added quite a bit of green to the lid. Hopefully you can see that. I love this. This is one of my favorite colors in there. And that bronze one next to it is another one. I love all the shimmery shades. Okay, so for inner corner highlight, shockingly enough, this soft lemon / custard color, I don't actually know how to describe it. It's like a really gentle lemon tone. I find this one's really great as an inner corner highlight. And you don't even need an eyeliner. This shade here, this deep matte brown shade, is absolutely wonderful as an eyeliner. So I've just got my angle brush here and I'm going to dip into that shade. And I'm just going to press it across the lid. Okay, so this is the final look with a bit of mascara on top. I absolutely love the way it turned out. Close my eyes so you can see the green on there. It's not a heavy glittery green that's in your face. It's just an absolute elegant and sophisticated green. And now for lipstick, I have an RMS lipstick and this color is Eve. I will actually swatch it for you. It's got these little arrows here and you wind it up and it makes a clicking noise. So as you can see, you don't have to wind it too far. So this is what the shade Eve looks like. So if you're a fan of mattes, you will absolutely love these RMS lipsticks because they're a really gentle, soft matte on the lip and they don't feel drying. They actually feel very, very comfortable on the lips. They actually pack a punch when you put it on. This color's actually a little bit too bright for this look. I'll go with this lipstick and then I'll put a gloss on top that will tone it down. This shade is Autumn in a Lipstick. It's such a pretty color. I'm not normally a fan of matte lipsticks, but I find the RMS ones are very comfortable. I'm somebody that needs to have glossy lips. It's just who I am. I have to have a shimmery eye and a glossy lip. So I'm going to put on my Maybelline Lifter Gloss on top, and this is in the shade Toffee. I'll swatch the shade Toffee for you, but I have to smell it first. Oh my gosh, these smell absolutely delicious. It smells like toffee. It is a mouth-watering, true to the smell toffee. And I'll swatch it for you. Look how gorgeous. It is such a stunning color. So I'm going to put toffee on the top and we'll see what we get. I haven't tried this combo together before, but we'll see how it goes. And it just feels so comfortable on the lips. I mean, the RMS already felt comfortable for a matte, but this adds so much more buttery hydration to the lips. Comment below if you've actually used the Mario palette and let me know what your thoughts are on it. I know I absolutely loved it, so I'd love to hear what you thought of it. Well, this is the final look. Thank you so much for joining me in today's video, and I hope you enjoyed it and you found it helpful. And if you did, please remember to like and subscribe as it helps me out a lot, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video.